Off work sports, headed into work this morning, and the playoffs have totally lined themselves up. We'll do a full video tomorrow, maybe Saturday, on the playoff picture. But let's jump back to the East side. Guess who made it? Miami Heat? No. Oh, Dwayne Wade. Great game last night from Dwayne Wade. Also, great performance from, if you want to talk about final game performances, even though he's not retiring, go look up Jamal Crawford's performance. 51 points versus the Mavericks. What a performance. What a talent. If he retires, much respect to him. He's one of my favorite players. I love the shifty players with crossovers. Those are the players I like, so don't nag me. That's who I like. That's it. Anthony Simons from the Blazers also did some damage. So I just jumped topics from the East to the top players from the last couple of nights. Out of high school, from Florida. We'll talk about him a little bit later on, and moves the Blazers could make with what I saw last night from Anthony. Maybe a small peek in the window we'll see from him in the future. So back to the East side. No Miami. And I hate to say it for Michael Jordan. Thank God for Michael Jordan. No Charlotte Hornets. So he can get in the freaking lottery. I mean, golly. Detroit Pistons have made the playoffs. Andre Drummond, Mr. Blake Griffin, bigger Zion, or should be Zion's a littler him. So he has made the playoffs. They have made Reggie Jackson's there. Here goes my interpretations of what happens here. This is a tough matchup for the Bucks. Okay, they have defensive presence. Now, they traded away their whole team, in my opinion. They still have Luke Kennard, Reggie Jackson. I like Luke Kennard. I like Svi. Let's see if Svi can come along and play a little bit. Again, I'm missing some players who are probably not going to be doing the most damage. But they have a solid team. The Bucks should still beat them. If it was the Miami Heat, folks, I would have bet the Miami Heat would have beat the Bucks. Okay? If Miami Heat was playing against the Bucks, I would have bet on the Miami Heat. Okay? That said, and I know they just lost to the Nets, but that said, Pistons get in. They're in the 8th slot. Did it hurt them or help them? Big question, right? Did they really want to get a better draft prospect to go further? I mean, they lost Stanley Johnson. Now is their projected small forward of the future. He's gone, right? He goes to the Pelicans eventually. I mean, what do you say here for the Pistons? Are they happy? Are they happy for a first round exit? What if it's a sweep and you lose your chances at a higher draft prospect? Think about that. The Orlando Magic are in a different boat. They could pick between 10 and 20 in the draft and still get what they need. I think Darius Garland should be their target. That's who should be their target. And other than that, there's a couple other prospects they may be able to swing and weed away. But again, exciting night in the East Coast. I think the Pistons should have lost the game. I think Miami Heat should have been the team, but they didn't earn it. And if you don't earn it, somebody else will take it. Congratulations to the Pistons. Let's see what Reggie Jackson and the boys can do. Blake Griffin. I think it'll be an exciting series. Maybe 1 or 2 games for the Pistons. I'm giving them that, and then they could be out. Now, if I go back and look at their roster, because I got to see who replaced Stanley Johnson, maybe I'll change my opinion because I'm not too familiar with who they have. All I know is Drummond, Jackson, and Griffin, and Luke Kennard. I'm not familiar with anyone else on that roster, to be straightforward with you guys, okay? So, because I was not paying attention to them in that light. I thought they were going to do some lottery work and improve their team. That said, we'll see how it goes. Pistons versus the Bucks. The Magic versus Toronto. That's an interesting matchup. I'll do the full review. Magic versus Toronto. Could Toronto be in some trouble? Hey, they line up pretty well. All right? I mean, seriously, other than Kawhi Leonard, it's dead even in my opinion. And will Aaron Gordon finally come out? Can Aaron Gordon be what I think he could be? I think he's a superstar in this league. All right? He's improved his game every year. I think he is on his way to being the next big superstar. I'm talking Kawhi Leonard levels. If Aaron Gordon can improve this next summer, you're looking at it, and that's why the Magic paid the man. That said, Off Work Sports, I'm out. Pistons are in. East Coast is finally set. West Coast is set. Let's go. NBA playoffs.